What is up, you guys? It's your boy, Torres, and welcome to the first episode of Drive-By with Torres. Oh, what's up with that name? What? Anyway, so this series is just literally going to be when I'm in my car running around with errands. I have to ship my boy Rudy a pedal over in Texas. So again, Drive-By with Torres. So, if there's one thing that frustrates me, dude, where I just want to either kick a wall, punch an old lady, or something, is when someone says, Lou, you have to go ahead and check out this amp. It's absolutely killer. And I'm like, all right, well, let me go ahead and try to find some YouTube videos. And a perfect example is, let's just say, a Marshall JCM 800. Someone will say, dude, you have to get this amp, but look for the one that's modded by XYZ company. So I'm like, all right, so I'll look and I'll find like 5 videos, right? And video number 1, here's the guitarist and he's playing AC/DC with his Marshall JCM 800 modded amp that someone is telling me that it is brutal, the most brutal killer amp ever. And here's a dude playing AC/DC. Here's another amp. And it is, let's say a Laney that is built around the JCM 800 tone. And Lewis, it is absolutely brutal, bro. Brutal like you've never seen a super brute meister of an amp. Go check it out. And then here's another guy, and he's playing, and he's playing, you see that 18-wheeler back there? Anyway, and the guy's playing like Bon Jovi. Like, bro, what is going on in the world that someone is suggesting an amp and stating that it's exactly what I'm looking for in brutal, heavy tones, and then they're playing some song by Extreme or Nelson or Winger. I'm like, what is going on? Like, dude, there's nothing worse. That's why, listen, for all of you guys that play clean, I can appreciate that. I'm just not good at it. I never took the time to bother trying to learn chords and try to sound all pretty and pretty. Pretty and pretty. But again, I can appreciate it. I just think that as a kid, I never had the time, never wanted to dedicate the time. So my channel is all about the chug. Just chugging. Yo, that's it. That's it. There's so many guys, and I love you if you appreciate the fact that you know that if I post something, it's all chug. All chug. That's it. But man, this morning I was looking at this one Soldano clone, which is made by a Russian company. And if you know any of the Soldano clones, then you probably know exactly which company it is. So, dude, if I had long hair, bro, I'd yank it out all day. So here I am, and I go to his website, and I click on this link, I click on that link, and these are links of videos featuring some of his preamps that he makes and power amps. And dude, like, why, if your amp can create some of the most brutal tones that are not made by Soldano, but rather it's a clone, like, bro, why don't you have a guitarist breaking the internet with some riff craziness? Like, I don't get it. Like, I have it's a Mesa rectifier clone made by another Russian company, and it's the SLLD. And listen, all of these Russian engineers, you have to keep in mind that some of the best engineering schools are in Russia and India. They're not here in the United States. There's a reason why all of these major companies in the US reach out and will use visas to get all these engineers from Russia and India. It's because, dude, they're crazy when it comes to engineering. They're just, geniuses when it comes down to that. So whenever you come across any amp that's made by a Russian or somewhere in India, like, dude, you can guarantee that it's going to be absolutely incredible. So, here I am with my R&R, which is the name of the company, R&R Engineering, SLLD, and the thing's a beast, dude. Bro, like, it's absolutely incredible. And if you go to his site, that's one website for R&R where if you go to it, you'll hear just tons of chugging. There's links on there where people are just like, dude, that's absolutely brutal. And to me, I feel like all of these other companies need to do that. Like, dude, there's nothing more frustrating than someone playing a Marshall JCM 800 KK, which is the Kerry King model, that is a brute of an amp. It's absolutely incredible. It's a killer head, and they're playing blues on it. Like, bro, you know what, dude? You have the wrong JCM 800 if you're looking to play blues. If you're talking about the Kerry King model, bro, if you were to plug in and play blues, like, I feel like you should get zapped every single time by Jeff Hanneman. I just think that something should happen to you every single time you play the wrong thing on an absolutely killer amp. And that's just me, That's just me. Just because I don't look to play any song by Extreme. I don't look to play anything that even Cemetery Gates by Pantera. Like, that whole intro, I'm just like, man, why are you playing that? And I can play it. It's just, it's like, dude, like, I just want to pound on my guitars. That's it. Get that action going. So here I am pulling up to the post office. So, I hope all you guys are doing great health-wise. You're safe, you and your families. It's crazy, dude. Like, it's legit nuts. Tons of people are still dying by the hundreds in New York. At one point, we were at about 800 a day, 800 deaths, and I'm talking to guys, and they're, in different parts of the state or of the U.S., and they're like, dude, I don't know a single person that even has the coronavirus. I'm like, bro, I'm like at number 16 of knowing people that have died from it. So just know that if it's not in your neighborhood, be thankful and grateful that it isn't. For those people that think it's fake, my aunt passed away and my cousin passed away a few weeks ago from COVID-19. And my boy Meg, if you guys remember, I posted a video of him, or a photo of him when he was in the hospital. He just had a mask on, and he was in an induced coma for 32 days and then passed away. So, that's just the reality of how things are going right here. So if you guys can go ahead and make sure that you're safe, go ahead and make sure you do that. There's some lady walking by. She's like, yo, where's your mask, son? I'm like, yo, I'm in my car. You want to know where my mask is? Yo, kid, 2 of them. I put this one on first, and then here's the test. In case you guys haven't, you need to put the mask on and then hold a match in front of it and try to blow it out. If you're able to blow it out, or there's enough air hitting that mask or that flame, then it's just not good enough. So I have this one, and I think I have 100 of these, and then I have this one over because it's manly. It's Gene manliness. All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Stay safe. Hey, there's a vaccine that looks like it's promising, which is absolutely great. That's why the stock market is up today. So hopefully this will be over sooner than later. But thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And as usual, I will talk to you guys soon.